Hey, Tubies! It's Psychic Bob. Oh my gosh, it's great to be back here with you guys tonight. Well, look where I am. I got a different setting here. Do you know where I am? Some of you have been following me. You know where I am. Who in the chat can tell me where I am tonight? What is this location? Huh? Can you see this room that I'm in? Where do you think? Well, we got a great turnout today. Laura Doss is here. Mar is here. Laura Doss. Hey, Stojance is here all the way from Macedonia. Yay. Welcome. Rafe Turtle's here. Oh my gosh, people are gathering. Maria H is here. Oh, there's Kate Pigeon. Hey, Kate, good to see you. Bela Claire's here. I Have an Edge is here. Yay. You're right. I Have an Edge. You got it? Yeah, Bela Claire got it. I'm at Mom's house. That's right. Anyways, that's why we're doing the show late tonight. I've been traveling today, and I arrived here this afternoon. I'm at my mom's house. And yeah, Stephanie Kroll knows it. Yeah, it's great to be here, and we're having a great time. Oh, there, my mom's back here. Mom, do you want to say hi to the YouTubers?
Hi, YouTubers.
They can't see you. You got to come closer.
Oh. Mom's got a cold.
Oh, okay. You all right?
Yeah.
This is my mom here. There she is. Those of you who've been with me a while, oops, let's see if I can get you on camera. I need you to come a little closer, Mom.
Oh, my hair. Oh, no.
They love you, Mom, no matter how you look.
Oh, don't look at me.
Hi, Moonfae. Good to see you. Mom, Moonfae says, hope you're doing good. So she says hi to you.
Hi. Hey, everybody.
All right, let me slide this over so you can see us both. Well, I'm so glad you guys are here tonight. You know, we are going to do psychic readings for all of you. I got a few announcements. One, I'm at Mom's, so we're going to be doing maybe a little change up in our videos this week. So, you know, be open to that because, you know, when I travel, I always do different types of things. So tomorrow is going to be Wiccan Wednesday, and we're going to have something mystical, so make sure to be here. But Mom's here. Did you want to say something to the YouTubers tonight, Mom?
Oh, did y'all have a nice Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Hope so. I did.
Yeah, well, we hope you do. Yeah. Victoria L, thank you. Victoria L says, "All she is beautiful." Hi, Bob. Hey, Victoria. Claudette Malspina says, "Hey there, Bob. Hi to your mom." Oh, thank you. So, yeah, Maria H is sending yellow lemons to you. That's so great. Thank you. Yeah, well, you know, my schedule the last month has been a little hectic. As many of you know, I've been doing a lot of readings. I want to say thank you. Thank you to all of you who've been coming out for private sessions with me. We've had the best time. And, you know, if you're new here, private reading, just so you know, I am a full-time professional psychic medium. A private reading with me is a full hour, you and me, one-on-one. And we cover everything. We do past, present, future, spirit guides, messages from deceased loved ones, all of that, and I answer all your questions. And so tonight you're going to get a little snippet of psychic work, but private reading, we go a lot more in depth. Okay, so, you know, we're going to do that tonight. But Mom wanted to pop in here and watch a little bit and say hi. And are you staying for readings tonight, Mom, or are you just...
I'm going to watch a little bit.
Okay. I'm going to have to move the camera over so I can focus on the chat, Mom, so I can't see it when I'm here.
Oh, good.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide this over. Guys, Mom's going to be here, but I'm going to have to move her over because I can't see what you guys have questions about. But before we get into all that, and a few more quick announcements, make sure to pop over to my website, PsychicBob.com. It's right there below my finger. That's my official website. And get your free copy of my latest artwork. My latest painting is called Storm on Neptune, and that is now posted for free download. It's only going to be up till Saturday. If you don't get it, you lose it. It's only up for a week. So make sure to get a copy. Print one out. You know, this is a great way for Christmas gifts. You could give somebody a limited edition Psychic Bob original artwork. And you guys are going to be thankful someday you collected these because, you know, 20, 30 years down the road, they're going to be worth a lot of money. And you're going to say, I have the original prints that he released. So get them while you can, okay? This is Maria H says, Miss Hickman looks so beautiful in blue. See, there you are. There's mom in blue.
That's right.
So, but mom is so nice to have me down. We've been having such a good day. We had the most delicious dinner tonight. She made a big roast chicken. Oh, I ate like a king. I had to get charged up so I could be here with all of you guys tonight. So, Moonface says, Bob, do you have any new books coming in the future? Actually, I'm working on 2 books right now, but I've had some problems with my writing software. It's a long story, but I have a book coming out hopefully soon on astrology about sun signs. And I'm working on another book. It's going to be another autobiographical book about my life as a psychic. So yes, I will have more books coming to you once I get my technical problems ironed out on my word processing. Okay. But yes, they are in the works. Okay. So yeah, good question. But speaking of books, in the meantime, you can pop over to my website. I have a number of published works there at my bookstore, which you can purchase at PsychicBob.com. I don't have them with me today, but we've got Ouija Mysteries over there. We've got Messages from Rose. A lot of you love my spirit guide, Rose. We have a book all about her and I working together. We've got Psychic Bob's Book of Spells, which teaches some magic, and then Psychic Bob's Book of Wiccan Wisdom. It's my reflections on 20 years of spiritual life. So all of those are available for you at PsychicBob.com, and I hope you'll pop over and get them. Yeah, thank you so much. You guys are great. We get so many comments that fly by. Moonface says, looking forward to your new works, Bob. I would love to read them. Well, they'll be out. My goal is to at least get one of them out for the spring, by spring, so they'll be out for the summer market. We'll see. Depends on if I get my problems sorted out. Anyways, but thank you. Thank you for your support. Thank you, B. Leclerc. B. Leclerc said, it's nice just getting to spend some time with your family. Say, well, yeah. Well, Mom and I, we both have pretty hectic lives. So we try to figure out our schedules and put it together. I was working through the holidays, and with our family schedule, we kind of put off having our gathering until this week. So that's why I'm here. So this is our Thanksgiving now. Stojant says, my pendulum arrived today. It's so beautiful. I love it. Washed it with holy water. Wonderful. Stojant, I did a video on working with the pendulum. So if you search in my videos, there's a little question or a little eyeglass. You can type in on my page, on my homepage, on my YouTube, pendulum, and you'll see that pendulum video come up. Okay, that might help you. All right, so check that out. Moonface says, Bob, are you going to take us to the beach this week? Probably not. It's pretty cold down here. Unless we get a really warm day, I'm probably not going to go to the beach this time around. Okay, we'll see. I'm not going to promise it. We'll see. Some days I get up and everything's perfect. It's like it's beach day. But right now, probably not. Okay, but I, keep watching. We're going to have a video every day though while I'm here. Okay. Yeah. Stephanie Kroll says she's interested in having a book on rising signs. I may do that as a future publication, Stephanie. Right now, my current book's going to focus on just people's sun signs because that's what most people are interested in. Rising signs, I think, are fascinating, and I think you can get a lot of information out of those rising signs. But anyways, hopefully, we'll have more. Psychic Bob's going to always have a book coming out. If I'm not doing readings, I'm writing. So I'm all about reading and writing. I don't do the arithmetic part, though. Okay. All right. Stojant says, oh, it's snowing outside now, but it's just a snow shower. I didn't know it snowed much in Macedonia. Of course, I've never been there, so you'll have to keep me posted on that. All right. Waking Ruben says, hey, Bob, I just got my Adventuring Green Crystal necklace. Should I bless it, charge it somehow? Yeah, whenever you get a new gemstone, especially jewelry, it's going to be nearby, you should purify. I would take it and wash it in cool water if you can, and put it in a window seal, like in a window ledge, and let it just soak in sunlight for a day. That should purify it and recharge it. Because a lot of times when they sit in these shops, salespeople handle them, and they just collect energy from being in a space a long time. So you should always cleanse and just wash it in gentle, cool water. Just a gentle rinse, and then put it in a window seal or window ledge. Get exposed to sunlight for, a day. Okay. Hope that helps. Well, we are going to get into readings here, but before we do that, we're going to do some meditation. Mom, are you up to doing meditation with us? You want to try that?
I'll try it.
All right. Well, we're going to do some meditation because, we've got to open the channel here. So, excuse me. All right. So I want everybody to take your hands off the keyboards because I want you just to all slow down, settle down for a moment, okay? If you don't do this work, I can't do my work. So it's really an effort of us both working together. So I want you just to set your hands flat on your lap, take them off your keyboard. We're going to just meditate. So I want you just to join with me. We're going to just close our eyes for a moment. And as we close our eyes, I want you just to let go all the tensions of the day and enter into that place of silence and peace within. And I want you to follow your breathing now, just gently in and out. And as you follow the breathing, I want you to slowly draw your attention above your head. And floating over your head, I want you to see and visualize in your mind's eye a shining ball of white light, brilliant, glowing, like halogen white light. And I want you to see that white light now descend. It's like a cloud coming down onto your head, gentle and soft. And let that light now enter through the top of your head. And you notice that as that light starts to enter your head, it starts to release all tension and all anxiety within your body. You feel the muscles in the top of your head releasing tension. You feel your face releasing tension. The back of your head is releasing tension. Let that light just flow through you now. Let it just effortlessly glide down and bring in healing and balancing energies. So let that light flow down into the back of your neck, down through your throat. Let that light move down into your shoulders. Feel it releasing all the tension there. Let that white light just soothe and heal and be gentle. Let it now flow down each arm. It's like waterfalls of light moving down now to the hands and the fingers. Feel those hands, any pain or residual strain in the hands and arms and wrists. Feel that just releasing now as you come into a place of balance and healing. Let that light continue to flow through your body. Let it move down through the shoulder blades, down to the lower back. Let it continue all down from the chest and into the stomach as well. Try to see and feel this light as it wraps around you like a gentle blanket of silk, soft and nurturing. And let that light continue to move downward now. Let it flow down through the hips, down through the thighs, down to the knees. Let that amazing light wash through you and let it continue to bring in peace, balance, and healing. Let the light flow down to the shins and calves, down to the ankles, and finally all the way down to the feet and toes. Now, as you look within, I want you to see and know and realize that you are now filled with this amazing and divine light from the top of your head all the way down to your feet. Remember that in this light, there is no fear. There is only peace, love, joy, and acceptance. This light is your connection to your higher self, and it is your connection to your higher source. Now I'm going to be silent for just a brief moment. And during this time of silence, let us keep our eyes closed. Let us stay within and focus on that inner light inside. So now I'm going to be silent just for a moment while we do this. Very good. Now, we've been working in our spirit body, and I want us to slowly come back to the physical. So let's start by moving our feet a little bit. Let's move our hands and fingers. Take some deep breaths, get the lungs working. Move your head. And when you're ready, I want you to come back. And when you return, you're going to be alert, be refreshed, and hopefully be feeling good. And when you're back and ready, you can open your eyes and you will be fully present here. Take your time. Just come on back to your body. Move those limbs. Take some breath. Get that blood circulating. Ah, yeah, I see some of you are coming back. Wonderful. Stacy Lee. Hi, thank you, Stacy. Yeah, I had a great time on Kelly's show yesterday. I'll talk about that in a minute. Justin C., I'm glad this has helped you feel so much better. Victoria L. loved this as well. Thank you, Victoria. Stojans loves this as wow. I feel so great. I love meditating. Yay, Laura Doss is back. Yay. You're welcome, Marie. I'm glad this helps you. Thank you. Thank you, Jessica. Isn't that wonderful? You know, see, guys, this is your secret. Every day you want to meditate. Mom looked like she did good with it. Mom, what are your thoughts on this? Did you have a good time with this meditation? Do you think you could do that every day?
If I find the time.
Yeah, I know you have a busy life, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Well, you're never too late to make time for your spiritual life, right? You've got to make time. You know, in the end, this is all that matters is our true soul self. You know, money doesn't go with us. The only thing that goes with us to the spirit world is love and that light inside. So I'm glad you did that. Well, thank you for joining us, Mom. Well, I tell you guys. Okay. All right, Mom.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Mom's going to step back. She's going to go do some stuff. All right. You okay to get out here?
Yeah.
All right. Be careful. You
Good
don't have
night.
your good night, Mom.
Let me see where my dog is.
He's in the chair, I think. All right. Yay. Wasn't that nice? Mom stopped in for a visit. Thank you. Can you close the door, please? Thank you. Yay. All right. Well, thank you for letting my mom be here with us. She's so excited to see all of you. I'll send your good night wishes to her. Thank you. Well, I tell you, I've got some messages coming in here on the wire. Maybe somebody out there will understand. So I've got a man standing back here behind me. He gives me the name of Charles or Charlie. And he said, I'm hanging out. He said, I'm seeing if anybody out there is here for me tonight. And Charlie's here. Is there somebody you're looking for? He said, well, I was told that I'm going to be a guide to somebody. He said, I've been talking to a few people, but they've not made it clear if they're connecting with me. Yeah. Okay. Charlie it's Kathy. Kathy Private? Yeah. Kathy, this guy Charlie's asked me to tell you that he's been sent to you from the spirit world. He's going to be one of your spirit guides to help you out. Charlie said, when he was on earth, he said, I love to pray. He said, I belong to the Church of England. He's a British man. He said, I'm praying all the time. And he says, over here, he said, I see the light of God. And he said, I'm going to be a prayer warrior for you. So Kathy, Charlie's going to be here. He's one of your spirit people. Okay. Sometimes they just come through when I'm not even expecting it. But I was coming out of that meditation. I kept hearing somebody talk back here. Isn't that interesting? Kate Pigeon says, I had an imaginary friend named Charlie. Well, Charlie, do you want to help Kate? He said, why not? He said, anybody who likes that name's got to be a friend of mine. All right, so Kate, Charlie's going to help you. Spirit guides can be shared by multiple people. Don't worry about it. They have enough energy to cover everybody. So Kate, Charlie's going to help you, and Kathy, Charlie's going to help you. So you two get together and talk, and you can compare notes on how Charlie's working in your lives, okay? All right, well, let's get into some questions here. I know, yes, thank you, Fletcher. My spirit guide Fletcher's back here, and he says hello. All right, Rebecca Howie. Hi, Bob. Do I have a special spiritual calling, like mediumship, ever since I was a kid? I felt like I've had a huge purpose to help people serve others. Yeah, Rebecca, you know, I think I read for you one other time, and I kept getting so much psychic energy around you. I do feel spirit world is calling you. I think you actually have a real gift for working with earthbound souls. And I feel that in the future, one of the things that you will do, not the only thing, but one of them, will be helping people have closure, particularly connected to like missing person cases or murder cases. I think you're going to be able to connect with souls that have had kind of a tragic demise, and there are a lot of unanswered questions. And I think you'll do wonderful in that area of work, okay? Yes, you are being called by the spirit world. And you know the spirit world, when they want to get attention, they don't ever stop. So yeah, listen to them. I get around you a lady that's talking to me here. Let me see if I can get her. I hear their voice is kind of echoing back here, but I'm not getting the message clearly. You're for Rebecca, yes? Okay, what's your name? Say that again. Okay, there's a lady here named Angela. She says, I'm Angela. And she said, when I was on Earth, she says, I was a medium. And I get the sense she was in the United States. Were you? Yes. She lived in the Midwest, like Oklahoma, like kind of south and mid. And she said she was a medium during the early 1900s. And she said, yeah, she said, oh, I wasn't anybody famous, but she said, I did love the work and I helped people where I could. So Angela's going to be working with you to help you open those psychic gifts, okay? So I want you to call on her. Thank you for coming, Angela. Thank you so much. All right, let's see our next question. Christian Castillo. Hey, happy holidays, Bob. Thank you, Christian. Happy holidays to you. I would like to know if you see any job opportunities in the future for me. Any messages from my guide? Thank you and love and light. Yeah, in terms of work, I keep feeling like there's a job opportunity coming in literally first quarter of 2020. I keep getting a connection around this with, this is going to sound strange, but it's somehow connected to retail work, but it's more like marketing or kind of like marketing of services or retail. I don't know if that makes sense, but just remember I told you that, okay? Because I feel like you'll do some sort of work. And maybe, for example, like working with an advertising agency that does promotions of high-end stores, like we're talking like Neiman Marcus or Saks Fifth Avenue. But there's a high-end designer element to it as a connection to media and to marketing. And I feel like, even though this may sound a little strange now, I think there are going to be some opportunities for you to go in that direction. So I'm just going to put it out there and we'll see where it goes, okay? Thank you so much. Blessings to you. All right, hold on a second. Oops, it just flew by. Nicole's Spiritual Corner. Bob, what does my financial state look like? Well, right now, I got to tell you, Nicole, I'm getting a holding pattern there. I think you're kind of at the edge of some breakthrough financially, but I don't see it really taking off till January. And I feel once we're past this December into January, things start to switch for you. I keep getting what I want to call two revenue streams coming in. One feels like it may be a job offer that's coming in here in the new year. I also get a second revenue stream that I feel comes from, this is weird, it's almost like it has a retail element. It might be like, for example, having an eBay store or an Etsy store or something like that where you're creating stuff and it's drawing business to you and money. So I think you'll have two sources of income as we go to 2020. I think from January forward, things will improve for you. Because I feel like this last year, I'm getting like this weird roller coaster. It's like, oh, I'm getting some money and working, and then it goes away. And then it's like, down, down, down. And it's like, so you're at a holding pattern, but in January you break out of that, okay? I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Thank you for your question. Yes, Rose Raj. Hi, Bob. Can you help me out with my spirit guide's name, please? Name. Yeah. I've got somebody back. I'm hearing a voice. They heard your question. It's funny, they know who's coming to the show before I do, and they line up. That's, sometimes I'll get here and people already tell me they're waiting for people like we had earlier. You've got somebody back here. Yes. Okay. Doris is here. Doris, I have another guide I work with named Doris. Doris is asking me to tell you that she's got a guide here that she's bringing over. Hi. Doris, who is this for her? Okay. You've got a guide here. The name around this person it's an interesting name. He's a Lemurian, and his name is like Andel, Andel, Andel. And Andel says that he's coming in to open the third eye. Says you have a past life connection with Lemuria. So you might want to read about Lemuria. Lemuria, but your guy's name is Andel, Andel. Okay. Hope that helps. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. All right, Rafe Turtle, there you are. I did promise you I'd get you tonight. Rafe Turtle, Bob, thanks always for being here. You're great. Thank you, Rafe. I'm glad you're here. My question is, can you tell me what my past life was and why I am what I am here for? Well, you've had a lot of past lives. One of them was in Ireland. You have a connection to Ireland, and I believe that you were how do I say this? It's like you were a healer and a magic worker. You worked with herbs, you did healing, and you also had a special connection with the Fae people, the people of the fairy people. We call them the Fae, F-E-Y or F-A-E. Can be spelled both ways. But you're connected to the Fae from a life in Ireland. And I feel like you do draw fairy people to you. And I keep feeling like in 2020, you're going to have some greater connection with the Fae. So be open to that. And anyways, that's one of your past lives. She had a lot of lives, but that's the one they're showing me that's impacting you right now. Okay. Blessings to you. Thank you for your question. I hope that helps. All right. Hold on. Let me get down here. Lucy Slay. Hello, Lucy. Question: does Spirit have any message for me regarding love? Yeah. You know, Lucy, when I step into your frequency here, I'm getting around you a lot of soft pink light. That tells me that you've been doing a lot of inner work to be ready to really embrace love. It's interesting. I don't know if you're seeing somebody right now, but I'm getting an energy here around you that is like you're at the edge of a relationship. You're either about to start a relationship or you're in a relationship that's about to kind of take off in a new direction in a good way. So I think that you're really on the edge of love here. I keep seeing like literally mid-January, like from January 15th forward is where I'm getting energy around you being in a relationship, like a feeling like a relationship that's steady, that's solid, that's in the focus that you want. So that's the time frame, mid-January for that, for you to have improvement in love. Okay. Blessings to you. I hope that helps. Thank you so much. Yay, Effie Maori's here all the way from New Zealand. Yay, thank you, Effie Maori. Good to see you. Hold on a second. Caden Sowers, can you give me clarity on my late father? Let me see if I can get anything on him, Kate. Hold on just a second. Is she back there, Fletcher? Doris Stokes is my other guide I work with. She's going to help us with this, Caden. Doris, do you have anything on Caden's dad? They're asking me to tell you that your father did make it to the light. But what's interesting, I have to tell you, Caden, he stayed earthbound for about a month after his death. Because what they're saying is he felt he left things unsaid. And I feel as if there was some conflict around him at the time of his crossing. I get like family conflict, and I also get some sort of outside conflict that he may have had a dispute with somebody connected to business or money or something like that. And when death came over him, it's kind of like he never really believed he was going to die. I feel like even if he knew he was going to die, he like tried to ignore that, and he felt like he would never die. So death kind of took him in a way where he really, up to the last minute, was not believing he was actually going to go. He did stay, as I said, earthbound for a few weeks after his passing. And he is in the light now. And I keep hearing him say, there's a voice back here, he's talking. I think it's him coming through. Doris, is that her father? Okay. He's asking me to tell you that he feels bad about the way he left. He said, I left before I got things sorted out with her. And he keeps saying, he says he wants you to know that he is in the light. And he wants to say he's apologizing. He says, I'm apologizing for the times when I was, the words he says is not absent or not present, like he was absent or he was not present with you, even if he might have been in the same room. It was like he was not communicating. And he said that he closed himself off. And he wants to say he loves you. And he says, I'm sorry for the times I closed myself off. But he is getting healing in the spirit world. Okay, so I hope that gives a little help to you. Thank you. Thanks for bringing blessings to you. Okay. All right. Hold on. Our next letter here is from, Amy, 2572. Question, what does my aura look like in the month of December, Brain? Amy, I keep getting around you here today, turquoise colored light, like an aqua blue. This tells me that you're coming into a time of feeling really invigorated. There's like a lot of energy physically and mentally. And there's a real sense here in this kind of aqua turquoise light of, how do I say this, kind of being a little on the edge in a sense of stepping out into new directions. I feel like you want to focus on kind of putting yourself out there. I think there could be some energy coming in connected to money or finance around you, such as a job opportunity or some type of earnings here. I get that a little closer to probably March, but I feel like from January forward, you're in a very upward swing where there seem to be people interested in you and bringing blessings to you, okay? So yeah, a lot of turquoise. Really, it's a really high vibrational color, okay? So December, I want you to watch for inspirations. Whatever's inspiring you is leading you. Whether that's a job, whether it's creating an art project, spirit world's backing big plans. So you can start thinking in terms of big plans. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Okay. Kate Pigeon, question, any messages from Spirit for me today? Thank you. Let me say it. What's that? Okay. Doris Stokes is back here, Kate. And Doris is saying, she said, tell Kate we've been talking. And she said, we hope she's listening. They're saying that your energy field shows that your channel is getting brighter. So I think your psychic senses are really going to kick up here. But Doris wants you to know, she said, tell Kate I'm talking to her. So you're going to actually hear from Doris Stokes directly. All right. And she said, now you tell her, she says, sometimes I'm going to rap on the wall. Sometimes I'm going to tap on the table like that. Tap, tap, tap. And she said, tell her to listen. And she said, when she gets our sign, respond back. So if you get a rap back or say, thank you, I got that rap. Give them feedback. But Doris is helping you, okay? Blessings to you. Thank you so much. All right, hold on. It'll fly down here. Oh my God, the chat's going too quick. Hold on a second. Interesting. Irina Marie Tracy says, hi, Bob. I think I will book a complete reading with you because I'm just so confused. Do you see me moving to the U.S. next year? I have no plan or desire because I have nothing there. But my husband is American. Isn't that interesting? Irina, it sounds like you've got kind of a lot of different layers of stuff going on here. I do feel like there's a move coming for you. And you may not be planning it, but I'm getting almost like I think this is connected to your husband, like a job opportunity that gives him an opportunity to move there. It almost feels like it's some sort of promotion is the word I want to put around it. So you might not be planning it, but I do feel that once we get into the first quarter, like February, March, this may come up in some further discussion. So I would say right now, I want you just to be open to transition. We'll probably have to go into more detail with that, but for right at the moment, let me put it this way. I don't feel like you're being forced to go to the U.S. I don't feel it's an issue of like, you must take this job or you're going to be fired or you're going to lose everything. This is more like just a blessing that comes, but with that blessing comes an opportunity to do that. So I feel that when that opportunity comes, and I believe it will come to your husband, I think you should be open to it. I think it will actually end up being a blessing. All right. If you want to go into more detail, give me a call. By the way, for those of you who want to call for private readings, my office number is 703-825-3929. Okay, 703-825. Hold on, let's see if I can put it in the chat. Okay, 703-825-3929. Is that it? Oops, it didn't take. Hold on just a second, guys. 703-3929. All right, there you go. So it should be in the chat. There it goes. Okay, wonderful. Okay, hold on just a second. Sorry, guys, they're flying by here. I can't see everything. Hold on. I'm trying to get there. Robbie Saloom. Hi, Bob. Hope it is well there. Is there a new relationship for me soon? Thank you so much. You know, Robbie, I do think you're ready for a relationship. I keep wanting to watch a little. It's going to be just a little while yet, probably about 4 more months. I want to watch March. Around March, I see a connection opening up for you. And I see you meeting somebody, and what's fun, and this is going to sound weird, but you meet them at like a fast food joint or some sort of deli. It's almost like a carry-out deli where they go and you get sandwiches made, you know, and then you carry them out of the deli. I don't know if there's any deli that you go to or one near you, but I want you to be looking for restaurants where you pick up food. I keep seeing this around March. It's just starting to turn spring, and that's where you're making the connection. Okay, so around March. Blessings to you. All right. All right, Justin C., any messages for me at all from my Lyran or Gray Gods, Psychic Bob? Hi, Justin. Fletcher's got some, what's that? Yeah. Yeah, you have one of your gray alien guides back here. And this is interesting, Justin. They keep saying we're giving Justin code. So I don't know if you've been kind of receiving some sort of cryptic message, because when I hear them like talking like about this code, it sounds almost like a ticker tape. Do you remember ticker tape in Wall Street? Goes and all the stock codes come down it. Well, they're giving you some sort of download. It's like a coded download. And this one gray that's speaking to me keeps saying, says, we're giving him code and he will understand it soon. So you might be starting to get this. I get the sense it's coming in your sleep at night, like they're literally downloading it. And so be ready for that. If you wake up and you see symbols or weird words, you don't understand it, go ahead and write them down, because I feel like you may not understand the translation of the code, but it's been given to you, and then the next step will be the translation. Okay. Anyways, hope that helps. Blessings to you. Dawn Chance. Hey, Dawn, any messages for my mother's side of the family? Let me see. Doris, are you still back there? You got anybody back there? Okay. Yeah. I've got a lady here on your mom's side of the family. I think this is a go further back, great grandmother actually on the mother's side's back here, and I believe there's another person back here. This feels like an aunt. I don't know if you have a mother has a sister in spirit, or this is a grandmother sister. I'm having a little trouble with the connection, but I'm just getting two people, and they're saying we're here for Dawn. One's a great grandmother, I believe. One is an aunt or a great aunt. But I do get them back here. And I'm hearing this say something about the strength to move forward right now. And it looks like you're kind of at a crossroads with some choices that you're going to be making. Some of this may be connected to a work situation, but they're saying we're proud of Dawn. Dawn makes good choices, and we're getting her through the transition. I do feel like once we're at the end of January, it's like there's a sense of being resettled. So maybe the next 2 months, like December or most of January, may be a time of some transition here, but they're both guiding it and helping you with that, okay? Anyways, I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Thank you for being here. All right, hold on just a second. Joe's Candles. Just wondering if there are any messages for me from my son, love and light. Joe, let me see if I can get anybody back here for you. Doris, do you have anybody there? Okay. Yeah. Doris is asking me to tell you, Joe, that your son, she said he was with you yesterday, literally, like he was in the house with you or talking to you. And I think he's trying to come through here. Hold on just a second. I hear this guy, and he's funny. He's laughing. He said, "Oh, Mom, please, let's lighten up." I think he's like loves to have humor. And he keeps saying, he says, "Tell her I'm fine. Tell my mom I'm great." And he says not to worry about him. He said, "Yeah, death kind of took me," but he said, this sounds weird, but he says, "I was ready to go." Now, Joe, I'm not saying that you have to like his death, but what I'm saying is on a deeper level, he was ready to go, is what he's telling me. He said, "I know people miss me, but I also knew I could do more once I left this negative earth world." And I got the feeling towards the end of his life, he just felt tired. It was like done with this plane. And so he's moved on. But he said, "I haven't forgotten anybody." He said, "But I'm able to do more from over here." He's in the light now. I don't know if you can confirm this, Joe, but I get the sense that his time of crossing, there may have been some issue with the breathing around him, as if he may have had some sort of reaction to either a drug or like almost like his chest is busted up. I feel like literally like an explosion inside the chest, as if like it was a car impact or he took some sort of medicine or drug and it's like overwhelmed his body. It's almost like an explosion inside. And I'm not sure if I'm interpreting that accurately, but he just keeps bringing it. He's literally, when they speak to me, it's not always in words. They just beam energy cycles to me. And I'm getting this explosion in the chest area. And he's like, "I'm done with all that." So he doesn't seem bothered, strangely. He doesn't seem bothered about his passing. He's like, kind of like, in his mind, it was like, well, I just the way I went. And I don't think he necessarily chose that way, but it happened anyways. That's the way he puts it to me. But he is in the light and he's healed now. And he said, "I'm not depressed anymore," because I feel like he struggled in the emotional area because I think he was very sensitive. And I think for him, he also had a lot of humor. Humor was his way of dealing with kind of internal pain. And he said, "I'm still cracking jokes over here." And he said, "Oh, you should see it when I pull on the angel's wings." He literally said that he's like, "I pull feathers off the angel wings." And he said, "They don't catch me because I'm," and he wants to just make a little joke about that. Oh, I'm having allergies also. Forgive me. All right. Can you step on back just a little bit, Fletcher? Well, sometimes when the spirits crowd in, it brings on like an asthma attack for me. So bear with me, okay? Yeah. But he's asked me to, he loves you. And he said that he was, I don't know if that makes sense. He said, "I was literally there yesterday." Okay. So he has been coming to visit. He will be visiting soon. And he's like, "My chest is all clear." I don't understand that, but maybe you can understand that. But he wants you to know he's fine. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming. All right. They have to step back. Blessings to you. Thank you. Thank you, Joe. Hope that helps. Yeah. Okay. Kathy Private. Kathy, I'm going to give you another message, even though I usually only do one per person. I think this is important. Bob, is my heart doing okay? My EKGs have been okay. Any more messages? Kathy, when I step into your physical energy, I feel like you're having a racing heart. I'm getting kind of almost an irregular heartbeat like racing and it's hard to catch your breath. I'm not getting any what I call congenital defects. I don't feel there's any valve damage or heart muscle damage. But what I'm getting is it's a nervous system issue. I feel you're having a connection with anxiety that's triggering an irregular kind of breathing or heart rhythm. I don't see this as a long-term thing. I just think it's temporary for you right now. But I have to say, work with your doctor. You know, God made doctors too. But I do feel like going forward, you're going to be in a much stronger and healthier position. Okay. Blessings to you. All right. Thank you so much. All right. Irina Marie Tracy, what she say? Oops, I just missed your question, huh? Oops, hold on a second. Hold on. Let's see if I can get back. Irina Marie Tracy, I'll try to find your message here if I can get it back. All right, Don. I'm sorry I missed it, but come back around with me on that, okay? Oh, interesting. Kathy just said, yes, my doctor's confirmed it's anxiety. Okay. Well, you're going to get it controlled, but you've got to do daily meditation too, okay? Blessings to you. Claudette Malaspina. I love that name. That's a great name. Bob, thank you for being so kind. Any messages from my family? You know, Claudette, I'm getting two voices back here. One feels like a grandfather. I hear a man talking to me. I want to put this on your dad's side of the family. Might even be great grandfather because he feels older to me, like he's been in spirit a while. Maybe your grandfather's been in spirit. But I'm getting a man coming through and he just keeps saying, he said, tell Claudette, this sounds funny, he says, I'm dancing like Fred Astaire. And I get the sense when this man was alive, he was very dapper. He loved fine clothes. He liked dancing. He really is saying in the spirit world, he's having a lot of joy now. And he's literally got a top hat on, you know, his formal tall hats. He's tipping it to you. And he says, tell Claudette, come have a dance with old grandpa. And so he's having fun dancing in the spirit world, okay? I'm getting a second voice here around you that is a guide. I don't think this is a relative, but I'm getting a guide here. The name is Lucy or Lucille. I think her name was actually Lucille, but she went by Lucy. And it's interesting. She's dressed in like 1940s clothes. It's actually, I'm looking at it. She was like a woman, like in the Navy. She, I think, was a nurse in the Navy at World War II. And she said, yeah, I died in the Pacific Theater. She was like on a ship, like an aircraft carrier, like a nurse during World War II. And she died, she said, when a kamikaze plane hit the ship. But she's coming in to tell you that she's coming in to work with you to open your gifts of healing. So she wants you to know that she's bringing gifts of healing. Okay. I hope that helps. Well, what's your name again? Oh, she gives her name of Lisa Marie. She said, I'm Lisa Marie. So that's her name. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Maria H. Hi, Maria H. Maria H says, say, Bob, do you know where my love spell jar is at? I can't find it. Well, let me tell you something, Ray. That's really funny. I mean, I know it's not funny when you lose it, but that's a great question because I always find, you know, it's funny. Even as a psychic, I lose stuff. And you know what? It's one time the biggest culprit is? It's the fae people, the fairies. And so I think that those herbs in your love spell jar attracted the fae and they took it. I don't think you're going to find in your house. And you'll say, Bob, I know I put that in on that shelf or in that room. But the fae have a way of moving stuff around. So don't be surprised. I think it will turn up, but it's going to be about another month. And I see it being in a bedroom. It's like literally like you open a dresser drawer or like one of those side tables near a bed, and there it is in there. And I know, I don't think you put it in there. I know you didn't put it in there. And you're like, how did this get in here? I would never put this in here. But that's where it is. But if you look today, you're not going to find it. If you do find it there, I'll be amazed, but I don't think you're going to find it. But it's about a month yet, month and a half. Okay. So just be patient. The fae will bring it back. Okay. But it's going to be in a bed. I want to call it like not your bedroom, but more like a guest room or a second bedroom. If that makes sense to you. That's where you'll find. Okay. Blessings to you. All right. Rafi Turtle, I already answered your question, so I'm sorry, I can't do another. I got other people waiting. But if I get time at the end, I'll come back, okay? Oops, hold on a second. I just lost somebody. I was trying to read. Let me go back. Yeah, Kathy Eldrocker. Eldrocker? Okay. Let me see. Hold on a second. Maria H just wrote, dang, with a big smiley face. Maria H, you know the Fae, when they want something, they always take it. All right. Kathy Eldrucker, I hope I'm saying that correctly. Would love to hear any messages you have from my guides, please. Thank you. Kathy, let me tell you, hon, when I'm stepping into your frequency, I'm getting a lot of, it's like midnight purple. Imagine a purple, it's a blackish purple. That's all around you. That's a really good light because that means that you're developing a lot of psychic power right now, particularly connected to helping souls in the spirit world. I'm getting around you Archangel Michael here. And I think that he's coming in to kind of serve as a protector and a guide, kind of raise power around you. You actually have a gift of mediumship, particularly in the area of speaking with earthbound souls. And Archangel Michael said that he's helping you to guide them over to the light. So he says, Michael says, he said, if Kathy can bring them to me, then I'll get them over. So you're going to be picking up presences. You might, like, for example, go to a friend's house and you'll say, did somebody die in this house? And they'll say, yeah. And they'll say, was it a woman back in the 1940s? They'll say, yeah. And you'll say, did she have blonde hair? And they'll say, yeah. And they're going to say, how could you know this? Well, I'm just picking her up here, you see. So I do think you're opening some psychic gifts connected to these guides, okay? But I feel like for you, one of the things that you want to focus on right now is literally just letting Michael kind of bring them to you. Mediumship's a little tricky because sometimes we want to go out and make it happen and we can't. It's very much about letting them bring to us what we need. So ask Michael to bring to you the souls that are ready for your help. Okay. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. All right. Hold on. I'm losing my voice there. You know, it seems whenever I travel, airplanes, trains, it's like the air on them is always dry and it dries out my voice, you know. All right, hold on a second. Hi, Effie Maori. Thank you for your blessings. Okay, oops, hold on a second. Thomas Smith. Hi, Thomas. Good to see you. Hi, Bob. I'm in a hopeless situation and wonder how I can express myself in a way that others will understand. And are my prayers being heard? I heard my name being called. You know, Thomas, I have to tell you, you are being guided by the spirit world. I know it doesn't feel like it right now, but you are. I think you're going to have to bring in what I call third-party intervention. I'd like you to visit with a local church because I feel like, and I know you don't like my reading that I told you before, but I've got to be honest. I feel that transition out of your home is the best option for you. Not today, but I'm saying in the next year. But I feel like you should seek out a pastor of a local church because I feel like they're going to be a good sounding board for you. And I feel like they're going to help you to make a transition in a way that's successful for you. Because, see, your life is not meant to stay in a perpetual cycle of pain. And I know I hear you that you want things to be better there, but I don't feel like your other family members who we've talked about are putting in the effort to make it better. And I think you need to make your choice to extricate yourself. But don't do that alone. I want you to seek out a church. I keep seeing a church as a red door. That means it's an Episcopal church. I want you to see if you can find a local Anglican or Episcopal church, because I'm seeing a priest there. There are two priests. One may be a female, one's a male, but I'm seeing the clerical collars. And I feel like they're going to give you some opportunities, one, to make some extra money. Like they may give you a job working around the church. And I also feel that they have people in the congregation that want to support you, so you'd be able to move in with them. And let me tell you, the Episcopalians are not going to make you convert to their religion or force it. They're not into that. They're very good like that. So you'd be able to get their help, but they would not demand that you be a member of their church, okay? So I'd like you to do that. Another church that, if you have problems with that, which I don't think you will, but if you feel like it's not working for you there, I want you to see if there is a Unitarian church near you. Unitarians are amazing people as well, and I think you'll really resonate. That's a church you might actually want to join. Anyways, but their clergy are wonderful. I've never met a Unitarian minister who hasn't been an amazing help. So Thomas, your struggle right now is that you're looking at this as you have to figure it out on your own, and you don't. But you do have to ask for the help from the right people. So I want you to look up the Episcopal Church and the Unitarian Church. I know there must be at least one of those somewhere within range of you that you can connect to. That's how you're going to do the transition successfully. Don't try to just figure it out on your own, because you're going to have problems. You need support. And those two churches, I see literally being the lifeline you need right now. I hope that helps a little bit, okay? Blessings to you. All right. Sarah J says, so neat. I am Episcopalian. Blessings and prayers for Thomas. Thank you for sharing that, Sarah. Yeah, Episcopal Church is very good. They even tolerate people like me, a Wiccan, stopping in and saying hello. Actually, there was a number of Episcopal and Anglican ministers who are very big supporters of spiritualism. And, we in the spiritualist movement have always said that we don't do anything that contradicts the Christian church. We only confirm their own truths. I wish more people could understand, because there are a lot of churches that condemn me, like specifically from their pulpits, they preach against Psychic Bob in my local area. And they'll preach, don't go to Psychic Bob, he's of the devil. And I always say, gee, none of them ever come to visit me, So, all right. Sarah J., if I could impose on you, maybe you and Thomas could talk and maybe exchange phone numbers or something, because maybe, Sarah, you might be able to put him in touch with a priest that could also help him, Thank you. I would be very thankful for you for that, okay? And if you can do that, please let me know. If you have a question, I'll answer it as well. Spencer Hale. Hi, Spencer. Thank you, Sarah. Thomas, if Sarah reaches out to you, please listen to her and talk to her, okay? Spencer Hall. Hey, Spencer Hale, excuse me. Hi there, Bob. I'm new here. Welcome. I was wondering if you can answer my question. Can you tell me what my past life was and why I was reincarnated for? Thank you so very much. Let me step into your energy, Spencer. Hold on just a second. Fletcher, will you take me closer? Oh, this is really interesting. Spencer, you have a past life. It was in Salem, Massachusetts. Now, you were actually a male in that life. You were a male witch. This was after the Salem witch trials. You were not involved in any of that, but you were actually a magical practitioner. This would be like, mid 1700s, 1750s, around that time. Excuse me. And I believe that you were very gifted, particularly in working with sigil magic. Sigil, where you do like images on paper and then you either burn them or use them in some sort of spell. Sigil magic was something you did. You're very gifted at it. And you used to also make talismans for people for love and protection. So you were definitely a witchy person. And one of the reasons you've come back is to reconnect with those abilities, those psychic gifts. So I want you to remember that, because I keep seeing around you like power, like I'm getting pentagrams flashing around you, which means if you were to explore magic again, it would trigger some of that past life memory, and I think even some of that channel of power from that time, okay? And the reason why you're back is to reconnect with that power in a time where you're allowed to express it much more openly and be a spiritual light to people. You are here, actually, Spencer, to be an example of light. So anything you do on the spiritual path, it's not only for you, it's to benefit others as well, okay? But yeah, that was your past life. Salem, Massachusetts, 1750s. Magical practitioner. All right, thank you so much. Hold on a second, my things are flying by. Haley Wires, good to see you. Any messages for me from my grandpa? Is he helping me with my book that I'm writing? Thanks, Bob. Hey, Haley, it's always good to see you, dearly. Let me see. Doris, can you tell me anything about her grandma? Yeah, Haley Wires. Okay. Hold on, Doris is trying to get him over here. You know, this is the funny part about being a medium. I wish I could just make people appear. I have to ask for them. Yeah, he's here. Okay, hold on. I think I got him come through. Doris is helping me with this. I can't hear him, Doris. Can you make him speak up? Okay. Your grandfather's back here, Haley. And he's picking on you a little bit. He goes, me, right? He says, he's joking like he doesn't know how to write. But actually, I'll tell you, I think in his life, he had a very great gift of communication. I just don't think he knew how to take it to the next level in the way that you are. But he said that he's around you. And he said, since coming over here to the spirit world, he said, I've learned so much more about the value, this is words he said, the value of speaking and writing. And he said, do you know that in writing, spiritual vibration comes across? And he's asking me to tell you, Haley, he says, tell Haley that to hold on to that vibration, because it's that vibration that the spirit works on. So before you do any writing, I want you to sit down. I want you to meditate. I want you to let spirit come through. Call on your granddad, because he's definitely with you and he's going to be helping you. He's asking me to talk to you about 2020 as well. He said 2020 is the year of connections for business and project development. I get the sense from him that there may be some other projects coming besides the book as well. One of them has a connection to art or an art exhibit. I think that you may be designing something will be displayed in an art exhibit. But your granddad's saying he wants to help you be creative and be inspired. He's also asking me to tell you that he's doing fine in the spirit world. He feels bad because he felt like, he said, I walked out on the family when I died. He said, it's not my way, but he said he had to go. He had a few different issues in his body. One was connected to some blood circulation. And I don't know if he had like an aneurysm or a heart attack, but I'm getting like weird blood flow in the body around him. And he said he also had some sugar issues. And I don't know if that was diagnosed, but he said he had sugar issues. So he wants you to know he's in the light. He's not suffering, and he's doing just fine. Okay. Thank you for coming. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, guys, I just look at the time. I don't know where this time goes, but I am so thankful for you guys being here. And I've got to wrap it up because I was really tired. I've been traveling today and it's just taking it out. And I didn't sleep last night and I've been traveling today. So I did want to spend a little time with you. Be back here tomorrow. We're going to have a video, a Wiccan Wednesday video. We're going to do something magical and fun, and just come out here. We'll see what we got then. But I love all of you, and I really honestly thank you for being here. You guys are best. So listen, help Psychic Bob out. I really need your help. Hi, Jessica. Yeah, Jessica, I'd love to sit down with you for a private session. Okay, yeah, give me a call, 703-825-3929. Blessings. Thank you so much. All right. Guys, listen, be back here tomorrow. We're going to have Wicked Wednesday, and we'll make that happen. Hi, Sarah. Oh, Sarah, I want to get your question in. Hold on just a second. We're going to extend a few more minutes here. Thank you, Sarah. Sarah says, my local ones are no good, but I would call where Thomas lives. Fill them out. Thank you for helping. Would you please help Thomas with that, Sarah? He's very young, and I think you could be a great support in helping him with that. My question is basically anything that can help. Relatives, guides, or past lives. With delay of funding coming, e-post. I'm sorry, I don't understand the last part of your question. But let me tell you what I'm getting around you is I keep picking up an angel here. There's a tall angel. I'm trying to see if I can get in his name. The name sounds like Camiel, C-A-M-I-E-L, Camiel. That's the name. And I keep hearing saying that the words he says is, I'm getting Sarah on stable ground. I do feel like he's bringing some financial opportunity for you here. And it does look like he keeps talking about the month of February here. So I feel as we get into February, you're going to start to see improvement in the money area. I wish I could say it's going to be today, but it's going to be a little delay, but February. And Sarah, I got to tell you, I also get around you a shield of protection. This angel keeps putting like silver light around you, like almost a mirror-like column of light, that I feel like you've been up against people who have been aggressive or hostile. And Camiel's saying, he said, I put the shielding around her. So you are being protected now by this angel, okay? He's asking me to tell you also that there is a grandfather on the mother's side who's back here. I hope I got that right side. But I get a male entity grandfather vibration. I believe it's on mother's side back here. And he's serving as a guardian for you. And I keep hearing him say, he says, well, I'm having a great time over here. And Sarah, he said he's doing the tango dance. He's like, I'm doing the tango. I think maybe when he was alive, he had appreciation for ballroom dancing. I don't know if he actually did it then, but he used to watch it or like it. But he wants you to know he's doing the tango now. So he's doing ballroom dancing. But he's around you in spirit and bringing you blessings. And he said, in the words he says, I'll throw some drink money her way. Now, that's not for alcohol, but he's just saying drink money. That's his way of saying I'm bringing some blessing financially. So I want you to call on this grandfather who's around you in spirit. Ask him to help you with your money because I do feel like in the coming months, things start to turn around for you with spirit's help. Okay, so you're not going to be destitute. I just think that it's a time of growth. It's a time of change. But the blessings that are coming are definitely coming from the spirit world. Okay, I hope that helps. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your help with Thomas. You guys are best. See, we're all a family here, and we all do what we can. And thank you to all of you for your support. Catherine, good to see you. Thank you. Thank you, Steph. I'm going to rest up while I'm here. Thank you, Effie Mayor, for staying up late or being up early or whatever time it is in New Zealand. I can't keep all my time zones straight. Anyways, thank you so much, guys. I love you. And listen, if I didn't get your question, please forgive me. Not trying to ignore anybody. I have so much I can do, okay? I'm trying to do the best I can. I hope you understand. If you want to get on my schedule for private reading, please call me. Visit my website. I'm also offering compact voice readings. A number of you reached out to me. I am getting back to all of you. We'll get you on for that, okay? So my compact voice reading is a private reading where you send me up to 3 email psychic questions, and I do an actual audio recording, just me for you, in detail answering those questions. So that's also being sold. I said that's a new reading I'm offering. It's $80. Might be a good idea to buy for somebody for a Christmas gift or a Yule gift or Hanukkah gift, or just for yourself if you just want a little help and you don't want to commit to a full hour reading. Compact voice reading is a little shorter, You know, and it'll give you still what you need. Okay. You guys are the best. Thank you for being here. Blah, blah, blah. I can't talk. I'm tired. Mwah. I love you. Thumbs up, like this, favorite it, share with your friends. If you haven't done so, hit subscribe, join our channel. We'd love you to be here. And I put out a video every day, so you'll get a lot. Okay. All right. We'll see you back here tomorrow for Wiccan Wednesday. And until then, may all of you always blessed be.